How y'all doing tonight? Jack here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day as always. We're here in sunny Scottsdale, Arizona at the Genki booth here at Fuel Fest Scottsdale. I want to give a massive shout out to Genki. They flew me out here to get a first hands-on look at the upcoming Tokyo Xtreme Racer. I had a lot of fun playing the game. So I have another video where I have my first hands-on look and thoughts on Tokyo Xtreme Racer. I'll have a link to that down below in the description. But today we're actually going to be interviewing some of the Genki team, asking some questions about the future of Tokyo Xtreme Racer and what we can expect from the game. So without further interruptions, let's get right into the video. I just got done playing Tokyo Xtreme Racer. It's a lot of fun. I literally felt like right at home. After, I think, like nearly 20 years, it feels just exactly like a Tokyo Xtreme Racer game. So what can people expect who've been fans of the franchise? What are some things that they can expect to see just like right out of the gate that a fan of Tokyo Xtreme Racer would recognize?
今回の首都高バトルでは
Aside from the graphics being revamped this time around, the biggest difference from previous titles is that you're able to race against other cars being non-rival cars, the cars that are just running in the city. You're able to race against them as well.
全ての車とバトルができます。
We're really focused on the sense of revival for Tokyo Xtreme Racer, not an evolution of the game per se. So we'd like to see our fans enjoy Tokyo Xtreme Racer, kind of remembering what it was back then and try to enjoy the games that we're coming out with in the days to come or the months to come.
And from what I've played, it definitely feels like that. Like it feels like all the ingredients that make a fantastic Tokyo Xtreme Racer are like right there. And from what I've played so far, the map is very recognizable just right out of the gate. I instantly knew where a lot of places were. So with that in mind, obviously the game's called Tokyo Xtreme Racer, but games in the past had like different cities or different locations. Is there something, are there other areas outside of the loop or like outside of the Tokyo area, like Osaka or Yokohama, or maybe like an idea in the future for like any future like locations?
We want the game to be a revival of the franchise. So with that in mind, we want our fans to enjoy the Tokyo Highway, the Shutoko. As far as other locations, other cities, it may not be an update or DLC for this game. There's a chance that we include those locations in upcoming sequels.
And just kind of going off of the map topic, how much of the Tokyo highway system will we be able to see? Like, how much of the Bay Shore, or like just specific routes?
So for the time being, we're looking at 40 to 50% of the highways in Tokyo.
Having played the game, there's a lot of really cool licensed cars. I saw there's like a Cappuccino, you had the Silvias, the WRXs. And a lot of them are like super customized and they all have like their unique like customizations. So to what extent will we be able to customize our cars? From like how in depth will we be able to customize? Like will we be able to do like drivetrain swaps or like engine swaps, or to what extent will we be able to customize the game?
I think it's best that we have our fans wait until they get a copy of the game in their hands to see what it's all about.
I mean, from what I've seen so far, like the customization of all the cars, like the rival cars especially, like they look super in depth, they look fleshed out, they look awesome. They have their own like unique like charms to them too. So it's like, oh, I know me and Hertz, we were playing like both times and we both ran into the guy in like the Suzuki, like the minivan, and it was like the pink minivan. We're like, oh, it's that guy again. So already we're like seeing these like cool cars, like, oh, I gotta race that guy, or that guy beat me last time, I gotta smoke him this time.
So definitely, we want our fans to enjoy racing against the rivals. You're able to race against anybody to see if you can outspeed them. So that's also another part that we'd like our fans to enjoy.
So it's obviously been a while since the last Tokyo Xtreme Racer game came out. I was in like elementary school when it came out last. So in that time, what has Genki been up to, and why was now the right time to bring the Tokyo Xtreme Racer series back? Have you identified like a gap in the market or like an area where you feel this game could really blossom?
So to answer your question about why now, so this is half true, half jokingly. There's always been a desire to release a new installment of the Tokyo Xtreme Racer. We weren't able to stop ourselves from starting to develop a game, then the revival of the franchise. The availability of Steam, Genki are able to develop a game and deliver it to the fans all across the world. We're sorry that we didn't come out earlier. We're gonna keep working to try releasing content for you guys that you can get really excited about.
Is there anything special or like unique about this Tokyo Xtreme Racer game that you would love to tell people to just like get them excited?
The biggest difference from previous titles is that you don't have to look for your rivals to race against. You can race against anybody. More content to enjoy, if you will. And the second point are the graphics. We've tried to maintain a quality where it's acceptable to the modern audience. So I think those two are the biggest differences from previous titles.
That actually leads me into my final question, or one of my final questions, and that involves around the difficulty. Now, in this game, you can race anybody, not just your rivals, but I know the original Tokyo Xtreme Racers have led to a few broken controllers over the past couple of years, especially on the older versions. So difficulty-wise, what can people expect? Can they expect like a variety of difficulties, the old school of difficulty, or like what do you have in the pipeline for in terms of difficulty for Tokyo Xtreme Racer?
So at the moment, we're looking at one difficulty across the board. What we're trying to do now is come up with a balance where it's acceptably difficult. It's not impossible. Hopefully you won't be seeing broken controllers anymore. It all goes down to how much time we spent on level design and difficulty design. Back in the day, that wasn't too much of a thing, but now we do understand that it is important to spend time on designing the difficulty of the game and the curve. So this is something that we're really cautious about.
Awesome. And I know because I'm one of the people that broke a controller over the previous couple games. So
Sorry. So sorry.
yeah. Overall, from what I played, when I was playing it earlier, I was smoking people. But hopefully, like as we get into the game, you get a little more challenge and like it gets a little more difficult in there. So my last question would be: is there a price that you're planning on releasing the game for, and where can people find Tokyo Xtreme Racer for sale?
So for the pricing of the game, it's not decided yet. What we can say at the moment is that it's not going to be super expensive like your AAA games. So that's something our fans can look forward to. As far as where Tokyo Xtreme Battle will be on sale, as I said earlier, it's going to be on Steam initially. Taking games to a different platform isn't easy. The hope is that with the help from you guys and our fans, we get motivated enough to take it to different platforms in the future. The dev team are more than excited to take it to different platforms.
And I know right now there is like a huge gap within the racing game market where it's either super high-end like AAA games or just indie games. And I think Tokyo Xtreme Racer fills that niche like right in the middle. And it's awesome to see more games like that. And hopefully Tokyo Xtreme Racer blossoms, and I hope that it does super well. Because from what I played so far, it's super fun. And it's really like a return to form for like the old like PS2 era like Tokyo Xtreme Racers. So, yeah. Do you have any final words before we end off the video?
So thanks to you guys and our fans for their patience. It's been like 18 years since the last Tokyo Xtreme Racer. We're finally back. Thanks for waiting. For the time being, the plan is to revive the franchise. And we're also looking at how to evolve Tokyo Xtreme Racer to the next level. We can't do it without the support of our fans. So please do take a look at our Steam page. Wishlist if you think it's good. And please stay tuned for more updates to come. We're planning some exciting stuff. Thank you.
It was awesome talking to you guys. Thank you guys for the opportunity for the interview. You actually guys went a lot in. You guys went really in depth with the questions, so I want to thank you for that. Tokyo Xtreme Racer coming out soon. Be sure to wish list it on Steam. It's been a lot of fun with these guys. I want to thank them again, Genki, for flying me out to Arizona for the opportunity to play it and to interview these awesome guys. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. If you want to see more Tokyo Xtreme Racer content on the channel, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. That's it for me tonight. I will catch yous all later. Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you, Brad.